Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back! Welcome back. Yes, I am here today. Finally. It's been a week since I streamed last time. Unfortunately, well, as you may all know, private life and all that stuff in regards to my apprenticeship basically prevents me from doing streams a little bit more often. So for now, we will have to stick with once a week. But that should be enough, hopefully. We will have some train action today. As you probably noticed, we are back to MaSzyna, yes. And I decided, yeah, you know what? I started this scenario during my first MaSzyna stream. It didn't go too well because of technical issues, and I've been still learning how to stream this game properly. But today, I'm going to go through this mission from start to finish. And hopefully this time there will be no issues at all. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? I think that's gonna be a good idea. And by the way, hello everyone. Hello Hainam, Jessica Team, Hoodie, Train Vlog, Raliev. Wow, so many people already. That's nice. That's nice. Right. Anyway, chat, without any further ado, let's get this train rolling, shall we? Alright, so here we are. Let's just... I don't need that, I don't need that. I just need my timetable. Perfect. So let me lower the camera. And perhaps let's... Yeah, that should do the job. Yeah, I like this view. So let's turn this bad boy on, shall we? There we go. And now we got this one, this one, this one. My goodness me, so many combinations that I need to press to get this thing rolling. But I think we're good. Are we? There we go. The engine's on. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Now the brakes are charging. What are we driving today? That is ST43. I will show this locomotive in just a minute. Okay, brakes are off. Perfect. Just perfect, but I still need to jump to the other cabin. And I need to just turn this light. There we go. Back to this one. Yeah. I'm not sure if they are still in use in Romania. In Poland, I don't think anyone uses ST43 anymore. Like, it's kind of an antique. Although it might be. Okay, let's turn that on. And I think we are ready, chat. Finally. Let's get rolling. There we go. We just need to move to the track to our right, and then we will be held at a signal for quite a while. So not much driving just yet. We still have to wait for a few things to happen. Okay, let's just get behind that signal. Okay, perfect. Brakes can be released, and all I need to do is to... Oh, can't do that, right? There we go. Perfect. Now let's sit in that seat. Let's switch our lights. Brake lever on. Yeah, the light's on. And off we go. Oh, really? How can you run out of wagons? That's interesting. So the game doesn't allow you to put any more into the consist, or what? I never actually tried to use that editor or whatever that is. Okay, that should do. Perfect. Let me just switch the lights. There we go. Okay, back in this cabin. How long is the ride? It should take approximately 2 hours. Oh my goodness me, the app doesn't tell you that I'm live. Well, you can fix that really quickly by joining the appropriate group on my Discord, and then you will get notification from Discord instead. Okay, in fact, what I can do, let me just, oops, wrong button. That's not what I wanted to press. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That is really good. In fact, what I can do, there we go. Now we can observe what's going on. It's gonna take a while before I will be able to drive, because as you can see, there is a train coming on the track to my right, and that is the consist I'm gonna be taking with me, but I need to wait for that. Can't remember, I think it's SU45 to get out of my way. If Discord doesn't notify you, make sure to first of all allow it to send you push notifications. So if you are, for example, using iPhone, you need to go to settings and allow this app to send you push notifications. Then you need to be in the group. Then you need to turn on the bell for notifications channel on my Discord. And this way, every time there is a post in there, you should get a ping on your phone. Ah, that is ST44, chat. That is ST44 that brought me those wagons. Oops, I don't know what happened then. I wonder if the ping was actually sent. Let me just quickly check it, since I'm gonna be stationary for a while. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the notification was sent. Well, notification. The message on the channel was sent. There we go. ST44 is now going to perform some maneuvers. Wait, where is he gonna go? I can't even remember on which track is he gonna go. Oh yeah, I think that passenger train is gonna move, so... Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Let's have a look at what's happening at this station. So we got two passengers train. Ah, there we go, yeah. So this train is gonna move, and then ST44 is gonna be allowed onto this track. I might also have to wait for this passenger train to get out of my way. I'm glad to hear that, although, yeah, as I mentioned before and on the previous stream, they will happen a bit less often, I'm afraid, because I'm so busy that it's really hard to squeeze in extra few hours for a stream. Every now and then I will try to organize an extra stream somewhere on Saturday or Thursday, because those are my days off. But it's not always possible. Sometimes I will have to take some work home, and unfortunately, then I won't be able to spend any time streaming. Okay, what's going on? Why is this guy still standing? Okay, he's moving. He's moving, chat. He's moving. And that means very soon I will be able to move myself. Yes, those would be absolutely perfect. ST44, ST43, SU45. Those three locomotives should definitely make their way to Train Driver 2. That would be brilliant, although we have to wait for that to happen. Because obviously, as it was mentioned on the previous stream, one of them, probably one of them, is already modeled. The problem is they need to implement it. At least if I understood the message. And that was sent by Landart, who is probably working on that. Everyone has great expectations for SimRail. The problem is that developers are not willing to share when it's gonna get released. So unless the game is out, we can't say too much about it, because yeah, there's still nothing to talk about. Demo was fine. It had some issues, and definitely we will have to see if they will be resolved by the arrival of the full version. I hope so. And then the game should be great. It looked pretty alright last time I played it. Okay. We can change the cabin. I mean, probably it won't take that long, but yeah, it might take a while. Oh, I sat a little bit too low and a bit too much to the left. There we go. Well, what they are planning to release is nearly 500 kilometers of track, so I think it's worth waiting, providing that Dovetail never did that. Like, they literally, on release date, they released maybe 150 kilometers of track on all 3 routes combined. So it will be nice to drive a train along what is that, CMK and can't remember the other route. There we go, chat, almost there. We just need to connect to these wagons, set up this bad boy, and wait for the signal. Okay, without safety stop, I know, but it's a game, and I'm the only person working here, so who cares? Right, let's jump out. Let me just connect these wagons. I believe that was this button. There we go. Perfect. We are all connected. Now let's turn off the lights. And that should be good. Now we can get back to this cabin. Sit down really comfortably. And turn on the lights. Release the brakes. Perhaps I will leave some independent brake. And we're good, chat. We're good. Now we have to wait for our timetable to show up, which might take another 2 minutes, I believe. And then off we go. We need to deliver that coal all the way to, I think, Yarkavki. I think that's That's how it's called. Yeah, I will have to double check that. In fact, while I'm waiting already, I might do it now. So, this is... There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay. I believe I will be alright. I think I know what to do now. Ah, that waiting, isn't it, chat? Isn't it? Atrimi, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. There we go, brakes are now released. And we got our timetable. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to go through all that. Very soon, chat, very soon. Well, it's going really great. How about you? Okay, let me release independent brake. So that as soon as... Oh, I see. So you collected everything from the yard. Well, I don't really know how to help you with that. Isn't there any consist editor in Train Sim World 2? Oh no, I think there isn't. Weekend starting so good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Have you tried the new spline update? Oh, you made this weekend? Well, I tried it this morning and it's alright. Although, like, I'm kind of disappointed that they released all the tools that you can use to build the tracks, and it's super easy to build tracks right now. But you can't do anything with it because you literally got one locomotive and you can't even connect to the initial tracks to eventually start the game again and work on a new save with the new splines. Like, that is a bit disappointing, I'd say. Dil Shiba, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Well, as you can see, we are just driving trains today. Well, that's pretty much just the thing that we do all the time. But yeah, it's all about driving trains and driving them in a correct way. Yeah, true, but like last time they released like a massive beta, it was something that worked with the actual game. and that was fun. Like the physics update, if you remember, the game was fully playable, and right now the spline update is like disappointing. Although it's nice to play with those new tools and mess around with them. Oh, there we go. We are approaching 20 km/h speed limit. Jessica Tim, I'm talking about Railroads Online. Dil Shiba, for most part of this line, my speed limit will be 60 km/h, although there are occasional speed limit restrictions, like the one I'm approaching right now. So I need to slow down to 20 km/h. And I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, I'm still above the speed limit. That should do. What? Wow. Chat, did you see that? We have a suicide driver here. My goodness me. He's a lucky bastard. My goodness me. That car would have been squashed by that 1100 tons. Dil Shiba, yes, it's... I'm not sure if it's real route in Poland, although the general scheme and everything, yes, it is set in Poland. Oh, there was no gate. I know. There was no gate. The guy just didn't look. And he was lucky that I had to go through this crossing at 20 km/h. If I would be doing 60, he would have been squashed. And I would have to paint the front of my locomotive. Right, anyway, we can now speed up to 60 km/h. That's gonna feel like a light speed in that thing. There we go. Chat, you probably won't be surprised to hear that I'm already late. I don't know, I guess I should change the name of my channel to Expect Delays. It's been ages since I've been on time. Let me think. 5 or 6, maybe more. You can always download some more from the forums if you know how to install them. I don't know. I'm just late. I hate to be late, but here I am. By the way, the game is free to play. You can, well, free to play, free to download. You don't have to pay for it. The links are in the description of the stream if someone wants to try it. There we go, chat. 50. We're doing 50. Oh wow, that feels fast in this thing. There we go. Yeah, definitely the route might need some maintenance. It rarely happens on those single track routes. Oh, okay, we are going to go uphill. Oh dear. Can't remember how long exactly that is. Although it looks like today's trip is gonna be about 55 kilometers long. Diavos, I don't know who is that on those photos, honestly. Train vlog. We are currently traveling at 55 kilometers per hour. Well, more or less. That is if this speedometer or hustler is accurate. What is the consist? That is 227 long consist with coal. The total weight is 1131 tons. And that's how it looks like. Although it's gonna be hard to see it all. Because I'm afraid, yeah, it's really hard to see that from this perspective. Let me just move the camera over to the other side. Oh, perhaps. It will be easier to see that. There we go. Perfect. Not too long, not too short. Okay, let's sit down in our seat. hopefully I didn't miss anything. There we go. Yeah, there might be one. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that I missed a speed limit sign. Or maybe. Nah, we're good. Oh, I'm sure there will be. I'm 100% sure we will find some gate runners today. Okay, time to slow down to 40. There we go, that should do. Now let's hold that speed. There we go. I would say this route is definitely set in the past. There are probably still routes like that in Poland, although it's very rare to find very old signaling on them. But there are definitely some routes that are not electrified, and there are still diesel engines used on those. Okay, there we go. You can now speed up. I mean, there is nothing to talk about because I don't have it anymore. But it was a nice bike. I really enjoyed riding it. And it was dirt cheap, honestly. Like, wow. It was cheaper to travel by bike than by a bus here in UK. And I believe right now it would be probably kind of similar price, looking at the prices of fuel. Where did it go? I don't know because it was stolen. So right now it's probably sold for parts or stuff like that. Even though the parts, even brand new, were dirt cheap for it. So I'm not sure where it is now. Okay, we are approaching another speed limit. I think I might have overdone it a little bit. Or maybe... Okay. I did it, chat. I did it. Okay. Good, good. This guy actually decided to stop. The DJ Anero, thank you very much for subscription. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Okay, I'm going a little bit too fast now. Oh, those smart keys are probably already cracked and like, if somebody wants to steal the bike, he will steal the whole thing anyway. Like, it's so easy to steal a bike. That's why I don't have a new one. Because I at this point, I don't have a space to keep it. Because preferably, especially in UK, you want to keep it off-road. Because there is not a problem to, like, rent a van and just chuck the motorcycle on the back of it if you got like 2 or 3 people. You don't even need a key. Who cares about that? You just move it to the other place and then you change the ignition and off you go. You got perfectly working bike. So yeah, there's no point to have a bike at the moment if I don't have the space to keep it. So either that might be back garden or anything like that, or a garage. But yeah, smart key won't help you much. There we go, we got a green light. Perfect. Oh, but we will have to wait anyway. Well, that's a shame. Okay, the question is, there is already a train here. So, do I consider myself lucky? Oh yeah, this guy is just stopping. So, am I gonna be lucky? No, I won't. Ooh, that was a hard stop. There we go. And now I need to wait for the brakes to release. Oh my goodness me. almost. There we go, that should do. Come on! Come on! Oh, it's so hard to move with that thing. I mean, it's not even reducing the chance of things being stolen. Well, at least when it comes to bikes. It just increases the price. That's my opinion. Dil Shiba, my goodness me, thank you very much. Thank you so much for £2. Here's something for a treat. Thank you. Thank you so much. There we go. This train is moving again, chat. We are moving. And look, the bus actually stopped at the gates rather than crash into them. That's nice. Although I'm sure we'll get some more of those crazy drivers today. Kissman train crash fan. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness me, that is a really hard nickname to read. Right, chat. We are moving. Look at that light speed. 40 kilometers per hour. Yeah. I can feel it. I can feel it. We are going to jump into the future. I'm telling you that, chat. All we have to do is to reach 88, although that won't be possible with this thing. My fast food. Oh my goodness me! I to be honest, I rarely order anything out, but it usually, well, providing that I usually order a pizza or Chinese, it takes about an hour to get to my house. But again, I find it too expensive to eat from like takeaways and stuff. Like I don't know, I really hate to spend like 20-25 quid on a single dish. That it's nice to do it when you go out with friends and this kind of stuff, but when I sit at home I usually cook for myself, even if it's gonna be a bit rubbish. Because I'm not the best cook ever, but yeah, like basic cooking is something I can do for myself. Because I usually order a pizza or Chinese, so pizza takes like at least 10 to 20 minutes to get ready, and then somebody needs to drive throughout entire town to bring it to me. Same goes to Chinese. I usually don't order from restaurants that are rubbish, so I'm very picky about it. Five to 20 minutes to get a fresh pizza. I can't believe in that. Come on, it takes like 6 minutes to do like a microwave pizza. It takes about 20 to just do this like a frozen pizza from Tesco's or whatever. And you want to tell me that a pizzeria is making a fresh dough and fresh pizza for you in 20 minutes with delivery? Oh my goodness me, that was a sharp turn for a 60. Yeah, I'm very surprised, to be honest. Like, as I said, like, I wouldn't believe that this is fully fresh. I know that Domino's has like a maybe not pre-made pizza, but they got pre-made dough. So basically, every morning each pizzeria from Domino's gets delivery from their factory, and that's how they can cook a pizza a little bit faster. But like, I don't know, like 20 minutes to get a fresh pizza with delivery. Nah, I wouldn't believe that. The DJ Enero, the game is called MaSzyna. It's a free Polish rail simulator. You can download it for free by following the link in description of the video. And the game is all about driving trains. It's basically a simulator, so you have to learn how to drive each unit that is in the game, and the game has quite a lot of rolling stock. And on top of that, you need to learn about traffic rules, because obviously disobeying those signals and signs will get you into trouble, and you will probably crash your train into oblivion, or not make it to the end of the route, or yeah, end of your trip. So that's what it is all about. It's all about practice. And you can also enjoy the views, although the graphics is a little bit outdated. Small town, and they have super fast drivers. Well, I don't really support reckless driving, but yeah, if they can make like supply chain a little bit more efficient when it comes to making a pizza or fast food, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Although, yeah, I still can't believe it takes 5 to 20 minutes. Maybe from the moment when the pizzeria declares, yeah, your pizza is ready and it's on its way, yeah, that 5 to 20 minutes sounds like a alright time in some places. £7 for a 10 inches. Oh my goodness me, yeah. I mean, £7, maybe. I don't know. Like, price seems to be alright. Is that with delivery? Oh, £10 fee on delivery, yeah, so like... What's the point of paying 7 quid for a pizza and then 10 quid for a delivery? I don't know, like £17 for a 10-inch pizza. That sounds really expensive now. Andrei, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Yes, today I'm driving ST43, which is basically Romanian produced locomotive. Although they were also used in Poland. Daniel Piasecki, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I see. So the minimum order is 10 quid. Yeah, many places are doing that. That you have to order above certain amount in order to be eligible for delivery. Then you get about 2 to 3 quid delivery fee. And yeah, that sounds reasonable. But eventually, in total, rather than 7, you will pay 12 or 15 for a pizza and whatever you order. Because when you look through the menu, they design it in a way so that you can't really make exactly 10 to get anything reasonable for that. You always have to go above that. On top of that, they will charge you like 2-3 quid for delivery fee. If you are using a website like Just Eat or something, I think they charge 50p for card payment and few other things. So eventually in total you will pay like 16 quid.
No tak za pół godziny musimy osobówką wyjechać.
No dobra, ale nie pójdzie pani dyżurna, ani za pół godziny.
No mam nadzieję, że nic nie będzie poważniejszego.
Alright, chat. We have arrived at Całkowo. So, here we will have a longer stay, I'm afraid. There's going to be 2 trains that we need to let through. One of them is a passenger train that is following us, and the other one is a freight train that is going from up ahead. So it might take a while, chat. It might take a while. That's gonna be at least 10 minutes. I'm really glad you like it, although Train Sim World 2 is not the best game, to be honest. It has amazing graphics, that is one thing I can say. I'm somewhat looking forward to that Spirit of Steam update. I've seen a preview yesterday on their channel, you can check it out. It doesn't look too bad. It's definitely something. Although the route feels empty, they explained that, mostly because of they did only 2 locomotives, which is 8T and whatever that is, standard class or whatever. There is pretty much no way for them to put any shunting services and stuff like that. So again, it's gonna be a nice route, definitely. The route looks okay. The new locomotives, yes, new toys, they are always good. But that's pretty much it. All the scenarios, as you can expect, will be probably drive from one end to another with a freight train or passenger train without stops, or express train, or do short local service that is going along like 5-mile long trip and stuff like that. So sounds disappointing to me, but we'll see how it's gonna look. Daniel Piasecki, well, definitely when it comes to single player experience, that's gonna be MaSzyna, which I'm playing right now. When it comes to scenarios, yeah, Train Sim World 2 can't beat it. Obviously, when it comes to graphics, yeah, MaSzyna is a little bit outdated. Multiplayer experience, definitely Train Driver 2, Run 8, those two games are definitely really good for that. Although Run 8 is also good to play in a single player if you like American Railroads, because basically you can play it as a sandbox, everything works automatically, so you don't really have to put too much effort into it. And the game is really good simulator on top of that. So yeah, those three games definitely are far better than Train Sim World 2 when it comes to simulation level and fun factor, in my opinion. There's also Zusi 3 if you want hardcore simulation. This is definitely a good game to try, although yeah, when it comes to graphics it's even worse. But you don't play those games for graphics in most cases. You really want a good level of simulation and good level of fun. And good graphics is just a cherry on the top. So yeah, my opinion about Train Sim World 2 is that it's a wasted potential. The game looks great, but they really need to work on mechanics and definitely on better scenarios, because what they present right now is kind of boring. There is no specific scenarios that are interesting within the timetable they try to incorporate into the lines. So they do align with the timetables and then just let the player drive a standard timetable service, which is nice. That is a good addition, but they don't do any specific scenarios anymore like they used to in the past. That's why when it was released, Train Sim World 2 had that classic route, what is that called, Sandpatch grade. If you look at the scenarios from Sandpatch grade, they were not entirely realistic, let's face it. Sometimes they were a bit crap, but they were somewhat interesting. Like Fully Fueled is pretty much the first scenario where people usually encounter a major problems, because you have to take that super heavy consist and climb up that hill, and the game doesn't really tell you how to do it before. You have to figure that out, and when you figure that out, that is so rewarding that you can't even believe it. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this scenario. And on top of that, you are following another train, so even when you get up to speed, then you need to learn how to either balance your speed and match it with the train up ahead, or how to start your train on 1.5% grade. So that's another skill you have to master. But then anything new that they released, like when you look at the scenarios, you played one, you played them all, literally, and that is kind of bad. And that's what I think about Train Sim World 2. Right, anyway, chat, I've seen that freight train has arrived. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it is definitely there. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, they sound nice on this on the streams that yeah we are doing our best, but you don't really see that progress. Like, okay, they introduced some new technologies that showed up in few missions, and then all of a sudden they stopped using them, and then they say, oh yeah, we want to be consistent, but you don't really see those new technologies in new releases, and that's the problem. Sure, Andre, if you have anything interesting about it to say, go ahead. There we go, there is SU-45. with a passenger train. I mean, there were some, like, I think, what is that? Horseshoe Curve was made by, like, an external company. And the route itself is pretty good. It's really well made, definitely. But, again, it lacked scenarios on the release when you bought it. The route is nice, but as a player, you have nothing to do with it. Because Train Sim World 2 doesn't have any decent editor that allows you to create your own scenarios or do stuff like that. So effectively you are buying a really nice route and you got like 5 or 6 services that you can run on it, and that's it. So that is another problem with Train Sim World 2. Like, it's not Train Simulator Classic or TS 20 something, whatever that was. I don't know, they keep changing name too often. But yeah, it literally lacks that editor where players can inject their own content onto existing routes, making those routes less and less attractive to buy. Because if I'm about to buy a route where I will start it on release date, play 1 or 2 scenarios, then turn it off and never turn it back on, why am I supposed to pay 20 quid for that? Or 24 quid for that? Or 30 quid for a single route? It makes no sense to me. So when the tools will show up in the game that will allow me to, for example, make my own scenarios or download scenarios from other users, that will be fantastic and they will make those routes actually worth playing, then I will start playing the game again. But right now it makes no sense. Oh, I see. Deadman switch. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Although in the game you can't really use it. You have a button for safety devices. Yeah, definitely. Like for a tenner, that would be worth. Although again, then there is argument. Oh yeah, but like 1 or 2 people or multiple people spend so much time making this route. Yeah, but there's nothing else. Okay, I'm buying nice routes. I'm gonna play 1 or 2 scenarios and turn it off because there's nothing to do on it. And all the scenarios are exactly the same, so it's like a copy-paste. So why pay 20 quid for that? There's no modding like possibility. Nothing. Like, all I can do is to paint my locomotives differently. Oh, thank you very much, Doltail. That is so generous of you. So yeah, definitely because of that lack of user-made content. And like the fact that you have to wait for some developer to release another 20 quid scenario pack for the map that you already have, and you don't visit it because there is no scenarios you can play on it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But well, that's how you do business, you know. And because Train Sim World 2 is, I think, the only really train simulator for consoles. Yeah, they are mostly making money out of consoles right now, because I can guarantee you that a lot of PC players already turned into other simulators that are either free or they turn out to be cheaper. or they still play Train Simulator Classic because it's just better. Exactly. Train Simulator Classic just has content which Train Sim World 2 won't have for a long time. It's still nice to visit the game and play it from time to time. But yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it anymore because there are better and cheaper simulators on the market. Dominic Toretto, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. I mean, yeah, Train Simulator Classic, if you want everything for this game, it will cost you like tens of thousands of dollars. I think it's the most expensive game on Steam if you want all DLCs, but come on, give me a break. You just buy a few routes and they tend to be fun. Even though each route gets like 5 or 6 scenarios with it, there is so much user-made content that you will never get bored. Oh yeah, D-Ray Valley is definitely so much fun. Railroads Online, and the game is getting only better and better. It's really fun. Like MaSzyna, which I'm playing, is definitely better than Train Sim World 2. The only problem with MaSzyna is that it's only set in Poland, so there are no scenarios in America, UK, Germany, and so on and so on. So that lack of this different content is definitely making it a bit worse. But again, you don't have to pay for it, so why complain? Okay, there we go, chat. Finally we got a signal. There we go. That's gonna take a while to get this thing moving. I'm trying, Daniel. I'm trying, but yeah. 1131 tons is definitely quite heavy for this locomotive. There we go, and that's the dead man's switch that Andrzej was talking about. You can't really press it in the game because in Poland these locomotives were refitted with different safety devices. I'm glad to hear that. Probably that was like fully fueled scenario. I'm making a guess, but yeah, most likely it was one of them. I think it's the most difficult scenario I played in Train Sim World 2. Although right now it's a dead easy. There we go. Chat, we are doing it. 30 kilometers per hour. Ooh, look at that speed. Nah, don't worry about it, Daniel. No one's perfect, even I make mistakes in English, so... I mean, yeah, it's always good to watch someone who is really passionate about something. It's definitely really good. Oh my goodness me. Another 20 limit. Come on, come on. Slow down. There we go. Okay, we are down to 20, although the speed limit restriction zone is probably a little bit further down the line. The question is, how far is it? Yeah, that's gonna be like 400 or 500 meters away, I think, looking at the speed limit of this route. Yeah, that's the bridge. Okay, perfect. Okay, we can just let it coast. Oh my goodness me, just look at that king. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No wonder there is 20 limit. Daniel Piasecki, if you mean SimRail, yes, I did play it. Well, I played that demo that they released, and it's fun, it's fun. It definitely has high potential to become a great competition for Train Sim World 2, and perhaps much better game than Train Sim World 2 will ever be. But we first need to see how the game will work when it's released, because they promise a lot, but so far the delivery didn't happen. Okay, we can now start speeding up, and by the time we reach 20 kilometers per hour, we should be out of that speed limit restriction zone. There we go. Perfect. There we go. I really like the attention to detail in MaSzyna. Like, they went ahead and recorded some fake radio chatter that keeps you entertained while you drive. Every now and then you can hear some random stuff from the railways, not exactly related to your route, or, well, not always related to your particular trip. But it's nice they actually recorded something and it plays every now and then. Tom King, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. A general? I'm not a general. Yes, definitely. It's one of the best games. Although, yeah, Zusi 3 is a little bit better in that regards. Like, when it comes to realism, oh my goodness me. But, yeah, the game is a bit clunky, and that's why I don't play it too often. Like, the controls are so weird that it's unbelievable. Tom King, yes, I've seen some content from upcoming update to Train Sim World 2, although I don't really know if I'm excited for it, looking at the price of that thing. I don't think I can trust Dovetail to release something really solid. Me? Well, originally I'm from Poland, but right now I live in the UK. Okay, I don't have any crazy drivers here, although that was a small crossing. Oh no, I think it's, or maybe, yeah, probably it's like 24. Yeah, I think it was 24 or 34. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, that seems rather expensive, to be honest. Providing that the route will be not as populated as you might think, it will look typical to all the UK routes from the past, where there was no content and it was never put on that route. So yeah, that's the reality. Perhaps in like 2 to 3 months it will be worth it to really buy the Spirit of Steam, and eventually one extra update if they will release some more steam locomotives of that era and they can inject them into the route and make more scenarios, especially some shunting scenarios, and populate this route a little bit more. Because right now, yeah, you got only 2 steam locomotives that they're gonna release, a bit of rolling stock from those times, a route that is specifically made for that time period. So I think it's like it's set in 50s or 60s, when it was pretty much the end of the steam era, and the route was undergoing maintenance and refurbishment to new technologies. And that's really it. So, like, since 8T locomotives were not used for shunting, you won't see any shunting scenarios on that route. You won't see any other services than those that were actually used with the locomotives they are going to release. So it's gonna feel a bit empty. But yeah, the fun will be in learning how to use steam engines in Train Sim World 2. Definitely that's gonna be part of the fun factor. But as soon as you learn how to operate those, I don't really see that there's gonna be too much of a challenge. I mean, I'm really excited to see steam engines in Train Sim World. Definitely, that's one of the things that the game was missing. But again, it's gonna be dovetail quality, so like, read it as questionable. Yeah, like, unless we're gonna be super like surprised. I really look forward to finally be surprised by some content. I think the last time I was surprised with quality that Dovetail presented was when they released Dresden-Riesa route, because then they actually introduced something really, really new, and that was fun for a short period of time, obviously, but that was something new, and you got quite a lot of content in a single package. But again, I would be really careful about being super excited about Spirit of Steam. Definitely that's something I will try and pick up somewhere shortly after release date to showcase it. But I don't have too high expectations out of it, because I know it will most likely be another DLC that I will install, get disappointed with it, and it will just worsen my opinion about Train Sim World. Most likely, if there will be warm reception to Spirit of Steam, they will probably try to invest some more time into getting more Steam engines into the game, because obviously then that will be something that other companies don't have, because it's only Train Simulator Classic and Train Sim World 2 that will have Steam engines that are, well, alright, yeah. Obviously, Railroads Online, that's a completely different game. Like D-Ray Valley, yeah, those are, let's say, don't call them fully simulators just yet. Railroads Online is aiming to that, and when the game will be like updated to those standards, then probably it will be great competition to like Train Sim World, but right now those are completely different games. Both of them are too arcade. Back to the Future scenario. Nah, you won't see that. Okay, no point to go faster than 40, because that's gonna be the next semaphore. There we go. $88 miles an hour. Oh my goodness me, that would be difficult in a steam engine. Okay, we are 10 minutes later than we were supposed to be at Village Wschód. Oh my goodness me, look at this place. This one is in a rough state. There we go. Okay. And now we have to wait, chat. Now we have to wait. There's gonna be a train coming from somewhere. It's pretty much the first time I'm stopped in this place, although I haven't been playing this particular map too often. There it is. Yeah, try and drive your steam train as fast as 88 miles an hour and save a chick from the boiler because she's trapped there. Yeah, I remember that scene. That was really ridiculous. Oh, nice. Substitute signal. That's new. Okay, so chat, we need to be quick. We got only 90 seconds and then it will just turn itself off. Come on, come on. Oh my goodness me, it is so heavy. There we go. Okay, I definitely don't want to go faster than 20 on that. Oh my goodness me, look at the profile of that truck. My goodness. There we go. Yeah, let's keep it at 20 for now. There we go. Yeah, that should do. Alright, so chat, we are approaching village and I believe we will have another longer stop there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a very quick break as soon as I stop. Because yeah, that's been 1 hour and 45 minutes since I started that stream. Oh, okay, that wasn't expected. There we go. I will have a red light. Oh, never mind.
Mechaniku, była podana tarcza, nie raczył się pan zgłosić. Stoimy.
A z nami się śmieszy, no.
Tea time. Not exactly, but I could use a very short break. Don't worry, chat. It won't take long. It will be like 5 minutes probably. Okay, this guy is gonna be waiting. Yeah, he is waiting at the signal. I'm gonna be first. And then I'm gonna be stopped. There we go. Perfect.
Na razie stoimy, tor numer 2 jest zamknięty, po jednym jeździł, na razie jest ruch pasażerski.
There we go. So yeah, we have to wait for passenger trains to go through that route. So we will be held at a signal for a few minutes. At least few minutes. Okay. Let me get just a bit closer to that semaphore. Just a bit closer. Tam King, I don't really play this type of games. I mean, yeah, I like simulators, but I don't consider SnowRunner or that other game a simulator. They would like to be as simulators, but they are still arcade. Okay, let's bring this bad boy to a stop. Okay, so we wait. And in the meantime, I'm gonna grab a quick break. So I'll be back with you in 5 to 10 minutes. There we go, chat. We can now continue our journey. Right on time. Right on time, I'd say. Yeah, for people on consoles, there are not too many simulators. I have to agree with that.
Tak, wszystko zgadza się.
Okay, so from now on, the speed limit for my consist is 40 kilometers per hour. Matu, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Tam King, I don't really drink tea. I drink only coffee. There we go. So now we have to go all the way to Jarkawki with a maximum speed of 40. And if I remember this bit of a route, yeah, for a very long time we won't be traveling at 40. It will go nowhere near that. Oh my goodness me, just look at that route. So much grass. You can tell that it's barely used. Toffee is alright, although I don't really like to eat toffee that much. Ooh, chat, it's getting dark. It is getting dark. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, these tracks are really bad. No. To be honest, fun fact about UK is that I live here for 7 years now. 7? Pretty much 8 years now. And I met only one person that actually drinks tea. Everyone else is a coffee drinker. So yeah, tea drinkers in UK are dying species. Like, seriously, like it is really hard to find a person that is really drinking tea rather than coffee. And if someone drinks tea, it's usually with milk. I don't know how you can drink tea with milk, honestly. Like, many people will probably disagree, but I personally find it disgusting. Okay.
Lizwarta 5516.
That is something new, chat.
Radio stop zadziałał. Dobra, dzięki.
Okay, chat, that was something weird. Let me just restart it. Okay, let's see if I can get this bad boy moving. Yep. It was a radio stop. Right, now I need to figure out how to get this thing moving. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so now I need to wait for pressure to charge back again. And it looks like it's gonna take some time. Yeah. It is slowly charging, chat. It is slowly charging. Just a moment. Luigi Rota, we are driving a freight train today. And this is a coal train. And train enthusiast. Well, MaSzyna looks quite decent for quite a while now. It's been a few years. And lately there's been a new patch, so they probably upgraded a few things. DOS Command, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Okay, I guess we are now Gucci. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so that radio stop was rather unexpected, thankfully. According to the dispatcher, everything should be fine. There we go, let's make it a little bit more climatic. Yeah, that should be better, isn't it? Okay, speed limit here is 30 kilometers per hour. If anyone is wondering, that was the last speed limit we went through, and you can see those trucks. Oh my goodness me, they are going left and right. Yeah, that bit definitely needs some maintenance. Thank you very much for joining us, Tam King, and have a great evening or rest of the day. Okay, we can now speed up to 40.
No to dobrze, jak się podmieniacie, to się można wciągać na wolny i MWA wypisało ostrzeżenia, to można sobie podejść, wziąć.
13 people, my goodness me, that's so many likes. Thank you very much, everyone. There we go. We're back at 40. Look at that speed. Okay, not for long. Not for long. Now we have to slow down to 20. Beautiful. Well, I told you, chat. We're not gonna travel all that route at 40. Not a chance. That branch is in absolutely terrific state. Okay, where is that speed limit? Ah, I think there it is. That's gonna be the bridge. Is it? Yeah, that looks like a bridge. Yeah, if there's water and tracks, yeah, that looks like a bridge, chat. I think it is a bridge. 17! Oh my goodness me. I wonder how far we can push it. Come on, chat. Give your best. Give your best shot. Okay, we need to crawl at 20 through that bridge. Oh my goodness me, there's so much grass that I can't see those mileposts. Oh, not this button. Yeah, you can't really see any mileposts here. But if you can't see the mileposts, you can see that telephone poles, and if I'm correct, a standard is to place them every 50 meters. So that is a trick that you can use to tell if your train went through speed limit restriction, if there's tons of grass and you got something else to use as a reference point. Okay, we should be Gucci now. There we go. Yeah, this route is in really bad shape, isn't it? Wakey, wakey! We don't sleep today. Okay, thankfully there are no suicide drivers today. Apart from one at the beginning of the trip. Sir Pogo, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Ah, there we go. We got another speed limit restriction. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be another bridge with a speed limit restriction, isn't it? Well, I can't see those signs. I've seen the advance sign. But I can't really see any boards for that area which is restricted. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh my goodness me, look at that. I can you can actually feel that. Yeah, very old. Just look at this track. It's like each rail is going in a different direction. No wonder we got 20. Oh my goodness me. Feels like a boat. There we go. And that's the end of the zone. Almost. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's another milepost, and I believe we can now speed back up to 40. Yeah, true. I mean, there is some new rolling stock already, but yeah. Back at the times when I was actually traveling with those trains, everything was old. There we go. Well, according to the timetable, by now we were supposed to be at Yarkavki, but as you can see, yeah, not a chance, not a chance, and I can see we got a red light in front of us, so which is not making me happy. That is, if that was a semaphore. Maybe it has changed now. Let's see, I think we are approaching. Yeah, we are definitely approaching a signal. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we will have a red light. I have to admit that MaSzyna looks absolutely amazing at night time. Just look at this. It's just lovely, just lovely. Okay, but we have a red light and it doesn't look like it's gonna change. Okay. I think I might be a little bit too far away from that signal. Let's try and get a tiny bit closer. Yeah, the problem of that simulator is that sometimes when you stop a little bit further away from the semaphore, the next event won't trigger. It kind of shares the same issue as Train Sim World does, where they placed some stopping markers way too close to the semaphores. And that's pretty much a thing with MaSzyna. Okay, it worked. Wow. That wasn't too accurate. We don't have exit, we just got entry. And then, yeah, the next semaphore will display stop. Okay. Probably. Ah, there we go. There is another train waiting for my arrival. Yeah, I'm quite late, so no wonder. Very slowly. Oh my goodness me, this track is absolutely awful. Okay, but I got exit, and so right now, yeah, it is indeed gonna be a run through. My goodness me, you can't even see the tracks. That's how bad the siding is. Okay. Not far now, chat. Not far now. There we go. Look at that speed. Beautiful. Okay, we are actually going slightly faster than we should. Let me just slow down a bit. we go, that's much better. Perfect. Just look at this darkness. Alright, we shouldn't be too far from Baldy. I think it's just a few kilometers. Although I can't really verify it because, as you can see, or you probably can't, because I can't. Yeah, I can't really see those mileposts. So I'm not exactly... Oh, there is one, there is one. Yeah, something 7. It's probably 47 kilometers. Yeah, I'm sure there are tracks there. I'm fairly sure, like... I guess, I'm sure. Oh, there we go, and we got another 20 kilometer per hour restriction up ahead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is gonna take forever. Come on! Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I definitely slowed down a bit too much. Although, knowing the state of this truck, okay, we get some random chatter. There we go, that's more reasonable. Okay, so we will have 20 followed by 30. So that's 20. Oh my goodness me, just look at that chat. Yeah, let's let it coast. My goodness me, just look at that truck. It's going left and right, literally. Yeah, I agree. It's like a roller coaster. Although, to be honest, I've seen roller coasters with better trucks. Okay, we got railway crossing. We are definitely very close to Boulder. Okay, I think we can now speed up to 30, which is next speed limit. Yeah, the lights might be a little bit too bright in this one. Although they seem to be very focused, isn't it? It's like you can literally see each separate light. Ah, there we go. That's gonna be another 20. We have just left from 30 zone. We can now slow down again, because very soon we will have speed limit of 20. Probably right after this platform. And we got 5 more kilometers to go, chat. 5 more kilometers. Okay, we are approaching railway crossing. Okay, let's let it coast. That should do. And that's gonna be another 20. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, we got last 5 kilometers and it looks like we're gonna go through oh my goodness me. What is that? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, those tracks are really bad. I mean, saying they are really bad is definitely understatement. It's like they are awful. There we go. That's one of the zones. Oh wow, we are nearly half an hour late. Looking at the timetable, yeah, nearly half. Well, at this point, nearly half an hour, but we're gonna have to continue at 20. Yeah, we will end up with like 40-45 minutes delay. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go, another prime example of how you don't build tracks. They are supposed to be straight. Oh my goodness, just look at this. Oh. Like... I think someone was drinking too much while building those tracks. I tell you, chat. Oh my goodness me. This is going left and right. Like on a boat. All I need now is anchor. There we go. That was the end of the zone. Ooh, and we got some cars there, chat. We got some cars. I believe that's gonna be railroad crossing. Can't really see if this guy have... Okay. Ooh. For a second I thought he got stuck on the crossing. But it's okay, he stopped. Oh my goodness me, and that's another 20. Oh, give me a break. Anyway, we are almost there, chat. Almost there. I can feel it. There we go. Nice and chill now. Nice and chill. There we go, that's speed limit restriction. Okay, so far it doesn't look as bad as other bits. But that might quickly change. Beautiful. Yeah, the tracks are so old that you can't really see them. They completely vanished in the grass. Okay, but this is the end of speed limit restriction. Very soon I will be able to speed up. Okay, one more. Yes, I know that. I know that. Okay, I think I went a little bit too far. Slow down, I'm approaching 20. There we go. Much better. And it looks like I'm also approaching a red signal. Yeah. Wakey, wakey, chat. We're here. We're now entering Yarkavki. Well, at least soon we will. That's a distance signal. And in about 300-400 meters, we should see. There we go. There it is, a red signal. And there is also railway crossing. Yes, it is, and if somebody will notice a title of the video, I actually included that in my title. There we go. The question is, are we gonna get a green light to enter the station, or will I have to wait? Yeah, that signal is getting closer and closer. Oh, come on! I think the dispatcher fell asleep. Yeah.
Czekaj, go robię dla pana, wiesz. Tak, podany nawet, już podany.
Now! Oh my goodness me. Why was she waiting until I stop? Oh. You know what, chat? I hate dispatchers like that. Like, if that would be a passenger train, I'm Gucci, yeah. But this is a freight train, and getting this thing moving... Just look at this. This is gonna take ages. Oh well. I wish MaSzyna would have that feature as Admiral does, where you just press a button and you contact with a dispatcher, and if there's a signal that he can change for you, then it will be changed. The same as it used to work in demo when you were approaching, I think it was Dąbrowa Górnicza, where the signal was red, and if you press the button at the right time, the signal actually changed before you passed the signal, so you could carry on driving without any stops. Well, as far as you don't have to, because that was a passenger service. Although it worked on that freight train as well. Benny Woods, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. Alright, chat, we are now entering the station. Oh my goodness me, just look at this. Ooh, nice, nice, 21, that's really nice. I know that the stream is about to end, but I was wondering, can we make it all the way to 30? I think that would be asking too much, but... Okay. Right, it looks like this station doesn't have exit semaphores, so I'm gonna stop in front of shunting light. Hopefully that will be good. Well, it's pretty much a dead end, so there's nothing past this station. It's just emptiness. Nah, there is a buffer at the end. But, yeah, I will have to stop at the blue light this time. Almost there. My goodness me. There we go. Let me just drag this train as far as I can. Almost. There we go. Can now turn on the lights. Whew. That's it, chat. That's it. I don't think this light will ever change for us. Yeah, I don't think there is anywhere, well, or anything else. Yeah, that signal is still blue. Probably even if I would disconnect the wagons, if I remember how to do it. There we go, the train is now disconnected. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much the end. Perfect. Perfect. Well, unfortunately, it is a bit dark. I know your chat can see it a little bit better than me, but for me it's a pure darkness. So let's go to some place that is better lit up. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find anything. There we go, we got some semaphores or lights. Right, chat. We made it till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I really love this route, mostly because of those old signals and stuff. And at night they look absolutely amazing. And even during the day it's really good and well made route. Pretty old one as well. But I really enjoy riding all those diesels, because that's what this route is for. Anyway, next time I will try to drive some of the new rolling stock that came with the latest patch. I think there were some cool electric multiple units that showed up. I can't really remember which ones was there, but yeah, I'll do some research. Although I don't know when the next time with MaSzyna will happen, because I got some different plans for next week, and hopefully we will be able to play something else. Anyway, well, that's better, that's better. Now you will have some nice screenshots rather than darkness, so I guess it's much better to look at. Run 8, no, I believe Run 8 will require a little bit too much time just yet, so I will come back to it at some point. I just need to find some time to do some research about my next steps, because yeah, I don't really know how to perform the next operation I was planning to perform. And I do need to do some research, some practice, and eventually I might show up with something new from Run 8. But yeah, don't expect too much. I got some shunting to do. So that's definitely gonna be the topic of the next Run 8 episodes, although I don't know when that's gonna happen. But yeah, we will get back to it at some point. Every single game that I featured on this channel will get some love. Obviously, there's also gonna be Train Sim World 2 squeezing in with that Spirit of Steam. I will try and get that DLC at some point. So within next perhaps 2-3 weeks, I will try and figure that out. I think, yeah, Spirit of Steam is being released on 31st. So yeah, I will definitely try and look at it at some point. But I can't guarantee it's gonna happen on the release date. And that's it really, chat. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm really surprised that I had so many of you with me. Perhaps the chat got a bit sleepy closer till the end because, well, all you could see is darkness. We got nice Friday afternoon. Everyone wants to take rest, so I don't blame you. It was very relaxing route, and I also started to fall asleep myself. So I hope you had fun, and well, see you next time. Obviously, if you are watching this and you enjoyed it, don't forget to press that like button, same as at least 21 other people did at that time. That was the last information I got. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and if you are watching me on Twitch, feel free to follow me, and that's definitely gonna help me at some point. Although, if you want to also support the channel with some finances, you can become a channel member here on YouTube. Unfortunately, there is no such option for Twitch, because I can't become a Twitch affiliate because of exclusivity clause in the agreements. So since I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, yeah, that would go in breach of that contract. So yeah, for Twitch viewers, yeah, you can only follow and eventually press that YouTube button under the player and jump to my YouTube channel and support me there. Right, thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.